Alright guys, I'm here with Barry.
Hi guys.
And it's Harry and Barry.
Barry.
And
Barry.
not me, you. Who are Barry Chuckle, rest in peace, God bless him. So we're at Battle Bunker, and it's the open invite night, which means you can come down and play for free every other Friday when I'm here filming the game. Barry is obliged, and of course he gets to play for free. So check out Battle Bunker as well for loads of Games Workshop hobby products. Today, however, we are taking the Blood Angel list out for a run against your decent Deathguard slash Nurgle list.
Deathguard Nurgle.
So Barry has very kindly obliged for this more tactical type game, so it's going to be a little bit slower, not necessarily as many dice rolls that are insignificant, but yeah, I think it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, it should be a good
He is a good player, don't let him tell you otherwise. He's playing down here at the tournament's mind. So without further ado, let's have a look through the armies. Right, so here we go guys, this is 1750 of Blood Angels, and if you've seen the army overview and the first episode of Am I Competitive Yet, you might notice that there's two models missing, and that's because I didn't add the cost in for jump packs for the Death Company and Assault Marines. So, this is the first iteration. I know it may not be the best, but the idea is to play against Barry and see what we can do and how we can adjust the list. So we've got a Vanguard, an Outrider, and a battalion. So the 4 HQs, and the Warlord is going to be Captain Slam. He's going to take the Relic Hammer of Baal, and he's going to take the Warlord trait Artisan of War, which means he's got 4 damage and doesn't suffer the penalty for the hammer. I've then got a Sanguinary Priest with a jump pack. I've got Lamartes, and because I need the 4th HQ, one of the cheapest ones is just a standard lieutenant. So he's got a chainsaw, not a power sword, but he does have the Stormbolter. For the 3 elites, we've got a unit of 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 Death Company with 2 Thunderhammers in there. We've got a Sanguinary Ancient with an axe, and I've paid a command point to get the Banner of Sacrifice, and we've got 8 Sanguinary Guard with 3 axes. It's worth noting as well, I have spent a command point for Death Visions of Sanguinius on the Slam Captain, meaning he gets +1 attack on the charge, and he's got a 6-up ignore wounds, and of course that Storm Shield there as well. The fast attack options, we've got 2 units of 3 Inceptors, and we've got a unit of Assault Marines. Not the best, but let's see what they can do, see if they can aggravate something and grab me some objectives. And just for a little bit of punch, I say punch, there's a flamer in there. We've got 2 × 5 intercessors with assault bolters and a grenade launcher on the sergeants. We've got a unit of 5 combat scouts, and we've got a unit of 5 scout snipers with camo cloaks. And that rounds it out nicely at exactly 1750. So let's have a look and see what I can do, and have a look at Barry's Nurgle. Right, so this is Barry's very beautiful painted Nurgle, and it's a decently strong list, but it is what you've got painted. And I'm going to be re-challenging Barry hopefully later when both of our lists have evolved. So first off, Barry, you've got a detachment here of Deathguard.
Yep, that's right. So it's a Deathguard Outrider detachment.
So
we've got the Demon Prince there. He is the Warlord. He's got 2 Malefic Talons, and he's got the Relic, the Subjurating Plate.
So that's a 2-up save and 4+ Disgust and Resilience.
No, it's normal Disgust and Resilient.
Right.
It's when you hit him, he makes a successful save.
Oh.
On a 4+, you then get squirted with bin juice, basically.
Oh, lovely.
Take a mortal wound.
And speaking of squirting with juice.
Yeah, we've then got, backing him up, 3 Bloat Drones, all with Plague Spitters.
Very nice.
So 2d6 shots for each.
So Psychic Powers, the Demon Prince has got Miasma of Pestilence, as has, I want to say, Spoilpox Scrivener?
No, the Poxbringer.
Poxbringer. And then, of course, you've got the Spoilpox Scrivener.
Yes. Then the other HQ is the Great and Clean one. He has the Bile Sword and the Plague Flail.
Yep.
His Psychic Powers are Fleshy Abundance and Virulent Blessing.
Very, very tasty. For troops, though.
Yeah, we've got a 30-man squad of Plague Bearers. With the Icon, one of your favourites. And the Instrument as well today.
Yep.
And then 3 groups of 3 Nurglings.
Yep.
The rest of the troops. And then fast attack, we've got plague drones. They've also got an icon and an instrument.
Yeah. Very, very tasty. Do you know what? I remember how fast these are when we played in the tournament. 5-inch move +2 because of the
+2 from
the hero, and then when you advance and charge +1 because of the
instrument.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're not, it's not even like the slow either. So that's it. 1750 on the nose?
Yep, on the nose, yeah.
Brilliant. Let's get deployed. Right, so here we go after deployment, guys. Very, very tactical, and this is why I'm glad that Barry was one of my first opponents, because Nurglings can infiltrate. So basically, he put this unit here, which means as though I had scouts, I can't put them within 9 inches of these. So it was very back and forth, even with the Nurglings and the scouts, but I've stuck mine up here, down here. I forgot to mention as well, it is, of course, cleanse and capture. So we've got 6 objectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6 right over this side. And if you haven't been able to tell yet, it is Vanguard deployment. So hopefully a very, very quick moving force. Barry did put the first unit down, and despite that, he still beat me by about 3 drops. So yeah, I've got my Sanguinary Guard in reserve, I've got Assault Marines here, and we've got hopefully a fast moving flank on this side as well. Meanwhile, Barry has decided to put the drones, followed by the other drones, followed by the Prince here, and the big blob squad of Plague Bearers back here. But knowing that he's fighting Blood Angels, area denial. So of course I gladly obliged with my Sanguinary Priest, seeing as he's put his Great Unclean One in Deep Strike Reserve as well. So we've got a couple of things that we need to do before we start. Right, so Barry finished setting up first, so he does get +1 to the roll. So do you want to roll? See who's going first. Barry rolls a 2. Typical Harry fashion. So I will attempt to steal the initiative, but after I've rolled the steal, I can then decide to possibly use Forlorn Fury, and that's why we filmed it. Oh yeah! Right, so I've drew no prisoners, overwhelming firepower, and area denial. Hopefully some decent cards. Kill something, shoot something, and there's the centre, and the Nurglings are about 9 inches away, which means I'm going to get area denial, thankfully. So these scouts have moved forward, and the Assault Marines have formed up to form a screen more than 19 inches away from them because of the charge, and the Inceptors are hopefully going to help pepper these guys. While at this side, I use Forlorn Fury on the Death Company to move them, and then move them in the movement phase, get them right up here, and Lamartez has used Upon the Wings of Fire to redeploy back over there to give them rerolls, hopefully against them drones. Meanwhile, the Intercessors and everything, and this squad of Inceptors is hopefully going to take out these Nurglings. So, we'll have to see how we do. The characters here shuffling forward just a little bit to give me a few rerolls and stuff. Right, so we didn't do too badly, I don't think. These guys and these guys left 1 Nurgling base left, and that was with fire from the bow pistols on the Death Company. Obviously lots and lots of dice, not really anything quite significant, which is why we haven't filmed it. The Inceptors here only killed 1 base here. Barry rolled, I think he rolled, what, 8 5-ups out of like 12 wounds.
Got lucky.
So he got very lucky, but then failed the Disgusting Resilience. The scouts with the bow pistols killed 1 Plague Bearer. 1 whole Plague Bearer. And we did a single wound onto these guys with a crack grenade from the Death Company. Obviously the captain and the lieutenant here, lots and lots of rerolls taking place, but ultimately no prisoners and overwhelming firepower down here. So the next thing that we're going to do is I am going to attempt to charge against these drones. So Barry's going to get the Overwatch, and I'm going to charge in. Of course I do get the rerolls. So there is an 8-inch charge. What's that? Not everyone in range?
Not everyone, 5 of them. guy in the end can't quite reach.
Very, very cool. So I do roll, like I said, an 8, so I'm pretty much going to be able to place these mostly wherever I want.
So that'd be 10 shots.
Yep, 6s, re-rolling 1s because of your Demon Prince. Nothing. And then Lamartes is going to attempt to charge as well, so I need a 9 with him, but I can re-roll because Death Company. And there's a 10. So Lamartes makes it in as well. Right, so Death Company, 28 normal attacks. Barry has employed Warp Surge to increase the invulnerable save of these guys by 1 because I've got 2 Thunderhammers in there. So I get all of these lovely attacks, which even with my gigantic shovel hands, I can't pick up. Would you mind helping? So I'm hitting on 3s, re-rolling because Lamartes.
Yep.
So that wasn't a bad round. So 2 misses altogether. Now I'm strength 4, your toughness 5, which means I wound you on 5s normally, but Blood Angels get +1. Cheers. So wound you on 4s. So that's still a fair chunk of dice. Was that one? I'm going to say no. 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 single wound attacks. So 4s then 5s. That's a good roll. And then 5s. I killed 1. Well, 4 wounds. They've got 4 each, haven't they?
4 each, so he's already taken 1, so he dies.
Yep.
And
the wound transfers over.
what's another one? Oh, this guy here.
Yep, Barry playing tactical there because if I do kill him with the Thunderhammers, Lamartes might not be able to reach. So, Thunderhammers. 4s. I reroll failed hits, the 3s don't count as failed. So I only actually get 3 hits because the hammers are -1. And then wounding you on, I would wound you on 3s +1 because of Blood Angels, 2s. Strength 8. 3s +1 because I'm Blood Angels means 2s. So 2 4-pin runs. And that's 3 damage.
Straight 3 damage.
Straight
so
3.
he's got something resilient.
Oh!
So he lives.
He lives on 1 wound. Now, the important thing is, I forgot to mention as well, these scouts made an 11-inch charge. Barry, do you wish to interrupt?
I do not.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Lamartes is going to swing then. Now, I've got no idea what he does because I haven't used him in a long, long time. So down there with Lamartes, I actually got quite a number of wounds through, but Barry passed 4 out of 5, 4 invulnerables, which was amazing. And then, of course, with damage not spilling over, despite rolling a 3, only killed the 1. But next up, we've got the scouts down here, and amazingly, we've got a total of 11 attacks with 5 guys. And this is where scouts hopefully shine. Not when you roll like that. Now, I'm strength 4, so I would wound you on 2s, and I do get +1, but it's still 2s. So, 6 saves on the Nurglings. Wow. Barry, what's with your dice, man?
Oh, no,
2 4s. And then 6 up, 5 up even.
Nope.
Yeah, 2 wounds on 1. So obviously Barry did roll very well there. He maybe would have gotten lucky and killed 1 base. But that's what scouts are for, to take out the aggravation units. So, at the end of all that, I score no prisoners for 1 point. I score overwhelming firepower, definitely for 1 point. Area denial, but let's see if I can weather Barry's return attacks. So Barry managed to kill 3 Death Company. 2 of them were killed with the 3 damage suction cups from the flies. But of course, losing 3, Lamartes is leadership 9, and they use his leadership means they auto pass. The lone Nurglings down here, the 1.5 bases left, will auto pass. And Barry rolled for these to see if it would get a 1, but rolled a 2. So not a bad first round for me. Killing 2 drones was big. And of course the base of Nurglings to get me no prisoners, overwhelming firepower, and area denial. So the score is 4-0 at the end of the first turn for me. Let's see how Barry retaliates. Right, so turn 1 for Barry. He's got Supremacy, Psychological Warfare, and Defend Objective 5. Well, there's Defend Objective 5. Psychological Warfare you could get, but you'd have to get lucky to only kill 4 Marines, and then... So, you know, it's going to be hard. The Plague Drones have fell back, and the other forted... Is forted the right word?
Bloat drones.
Yeah, I'll go in for the Death Company. 6d6 hits its strength user, I think it is, while they're unwounded, which is horrendous in itself. We can't see anywhere where it says that models can't control more than one objective, and I'm sure that I've seen. So if anyone does know where it is, let us know. But he's controlling this one. He's going to aim to control that one. But before we move on, Barry, you do need 3 for Supremacy. So do you want to move something in range of that?
They're
forward onto that one, aren't they? Yes, yes. So, Psychic Phase, you've only got 2 Psychers on the board. I can hazard a guess where you're going with some of these.
I'm going to cast Miasma of Pestilence over there from the Poxbringer.
-2 to hit, of course. That's going to be tasty.
Does go off on a 6.
Can't stop it.
And then the Demon Prince will just smite.
Yep.
Doesn't go off.
Fails.
Nope.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Right.
Not too bothered about that.
Shooting Phase. So I don't like blood drones anymore. With Arch Contaminator, these 2 drones here managed to wipe out the Death Company just by 1 wound, but still. And then of course this last drone here has managed to, he got 10 hits on the Martyrs, 10 wounds with them reroll wounds, and I managed to only fail 3 saves. So the Martyrs is down to 2 wounds, and that is it for shooting. That's not too bad. But now it's where it's going to hurt. So charges.
I'm going to charge the Martyrs with the Demon Prince.
Well, I'm going to give you a crack grenade. Yeah.
Right.
Charge distance for him.
Is 10.
Oh, he's in there. Yep.
And I'm also going to charge the Scouts with the Plague Bearers.
Very nice. Well, you're going to make it regardless, but how far round can he lock us up? 10, 11 because of the instrument. So the Demon Prince is going to swing first, and that happened. So, yeah. How many attacks do you get with the dual talons?
7 in total.
Oh!
4 base, then 3 extra for the dual talons.
Hitting on
So
twos,
hitting on 2s,
re-rolling.
rerolling 1s,
All hit.
and an extra 1 for Death to the False
Yes,
Emperor,
you remembered
which
it.
I remembered.
Which hits?
So 8 hits.
Strength 7, I believe.
7, so it'll be 3.
3s, yes. Wow, I'll take that.
Okay. So that's damage 2, that's damage 3, and they're both -2 AP.
Okay, so 4+ invuln on the 2 damage one. And then I'll take the 2 feel no pains. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh well. And you know what, Barry? I'm going to save you the bother. I'm actually just, if I'd passed 1, I might have then rolled the 3 and then possibly command pointed it, but nah, that was the one I had to save. So I'm just going to do you a favour and remove these.
Cool. Yeah.
So the Demon Prince is consolidated. Barry does score 1 point for Supremacy. Unfortunately, he did roll a 1, and he's elected to discard Defend Objective 5. So you think that's going to be the hardest to get to, despite Psychological Warfare still being difficult to get. So let's move into Blood Angels turn 2. Turn 2, I've got Psychological Warfare. That's going to be hard. Defend 6, well, there's 30 Plague Bearers on it, or 29. And secure Objective 1. There's Objective 1. So as you can see, Captain Slam has moved forward. I want a piece of that Demon Prince desperately. The Inceptors have pulled back, trying to stay as far away from these guys as possible, pump some shots in. The Lieutenant moving into a suitable position to give all of these reroll 1s to wound. The Assault Marines have come this way to also lend a hand. If we can clear them Plague Drones with shooting, it's going to be a task and a half, but if we can do it with shooting, it's not going to be a bad feat. And these guys, well, the Inceptors are going to try and deal with them a little bit. So basically, there's going to be a whole host of Bolt of Fire going in against them. But I do need to announce it now, Barry. I'm using Descent of Angels on them, which is 3d6 charge.
Okay.
So that's 2 command points, which drops me to only 3 remaining. So, let's see what happens. So after all of that shooting, Barry did make a few good saves. I killed 1 drone and dropped that 1 to 1 wound, and that was all of this shooting at it. Apart from the scouts who went for the Demon Prince and failed to wound, unfortunately. So, and now I'm going to charge. Now, here's the thing, Barry, right? It's an 8-inch charge to get to him, but I will have to declare against them and them.
Yeah.
With him.
Yes.
Is the Flamer only 1 damage?
Yes.
Are their skulls only 1 damage?
Yes.
He will declare a charge against all 3, I believe, because if I can land there, I can still pile into him as well.
Okay, so yeah, drones, that drone, and the prince.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see
Yeah.
hesitation.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be. Do me a favour, do them drones first.
Right.
In fact, I could.
Yes, they are.
I could do this slightly differently. I could declare them first, couldn't I? Make the charge and then declare him against all 3. But it's a couple of shots. 6 shots is it from them?
There'll be 6 shots from them, yeah, and 2d6 auto hits from them.
Yeah. And because I can only use reroll dice once here, and I need to make sure I get the right one.
Yeah.
So
Decisions.
I'm going to charge with these guys first
Okay. So
against these drones here.
just the drones.
Just the drones.
Okay.
So 6 shots with them.
Yeah. 6s.
Oh my! Wow.
Rerolling 1s. Oh, get in.
I think I made the right choice. What strength are they for?
4, yeah.
Force to wound. So 3.
3.
2 up armor. There's 1, but the priest is nearby. The banner, sorry, of sacrifice is nearby, so I get 5 or feel no pain, which I pass. Now, this is where I don't want to fail, and I am known for failing an 8-inch charge on 3d6 rerolling. That makes it in. That is a 12-inch charge.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Hallelujah. So I'll pile him in a second, but he is going to charge. He's going to declare against all 3, but you get to overwatch with him now.
Yes. So 2d6.
Yep.
Is 7.
7, I'll take that. I'll take it.
3, 6, 7. Do 3s to wound.
Yep. No, his toughness 4. Strength 4. Oh,
Yeah,
strength 6, isn't it? The Flamer, sorry.
3s to wound.
Oh,
Rerolling. Yep.
wow. So that's 7.
7 at -1.
3 plus because of me Storm Shield. Boom.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Now I've got an 8-inch charge to make, and I can reroll 8 dice with a command point. Boom! Yes! So there we go, we've managed to make it in. So all these guys are going to get reroll wounds of a 1. They've got a 5 up feel, no pain. Slam made it over there. He's got 5 attacks on the charge because he counts as Death Company, because of the Gift of Foresight, or Death Visions of Sanguinius. And I'm now employing Red Rampage. So I get 5 plus an extra D3 attacks. Just the 1, I'll take it. And of course, Slam is going first.
Yes, I thought you might.
Against your Demon Prince.
Against the prince, yeah.
So I'm hitting you on 2s because of the Hammer of Baal. Rerolling 1s. Now I'm strength 8,
Yes.
so I'll wound you on 3s.
Yes.
But I'm Blood Angel, so I'll wound you on 2s. And I need to measure if he is within 6 inches of the banner. He's just out, so he doesn't get the reroll the 1.
So
5. You've got a 4 up invulnerable, haven't you? Just a 5 up.
just a
5 up.
Right.
What's the minus the AP?
3, it's a hammer.
Yeah, so it'll be 5 up armor anyway.
Each one you do bounces back, and then you've got your 5 disgusting resilience. That would be a total of 20 damage.
Nice.
I am very much contemplating using that command point
Right.
to ensure that he definitely goes down. I'm going to do it. There we go. 6.
6 wounds then.
Yeah.
So 5 up.
He passes 3.
Yeah. So it's
4 damage
4
each
so
because of my warlord trait.
okay,
So that's 12
12.
wounds. He's got 7.
12 disgusting resilient. No.
He's dead. But how many saves did you pass?
3.
So you bounce that back to me
On a 4+.
on a 4+. Which I then ignore on a 6+. Rerolling 1s. No, that's the warlord trait one. So yeah, it basically becomes definitely so he ignores 1 wound. So he's now down to 3 wounds, but that is your demon prince dead.
Certainly is.
Would you say that was worth it?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, a wise decision, I think.
So it now comes the question, are you interrupting? There's a lot of sanguinary guard there.
No, I'm not.
No? Right, so I'll talk you through what's going to happen here, because for you guys that are watching at home, but I'm not going to roll it all on camera, because it's going to be a lot to do. So the idea is, right, the sword's a strength 4 base, which means I would normally wound your toughness 5 guys on a 5, because a blood angel means I'm on 4s. However, the priest is within 6 inches of this guy here, makes the sword's strength 5, which means I wound you on 4s, plus 1 for being blood angels. And this is where the axes come in handy, because the axes are a natural +1. So because I'm in strength 6 with the axes, I wound you on 3s, blood angel means I wound you on 2s. So that's why it's handy to have a couple of axes in. I am getting reroll all failed hits because the warlord is there. And I'm getting reroll 1s to wound because he is there.
Yeah.
So I'll do all of that and then come back. But I did charge them guys in as well, just in case. Insurance policy. So because of damage, doing it 1 at a time and stuff, I did roll a lot of 1s for my D3 damage, and of course Barry did manage to make a few saves. 1 drone left on 3 wounds. The forted blow drone has done 2 wounds to the captain, but now Barry's going to try and kill him with that.
Yep, so the plague rider will go first. He is the
He's the leader, so yeah.
leader, so 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Just 1.
Strength 4. Yep. 4's re-rolling.
Yep, that's a wound.
3 up. Passed it.
That's it. So then the fly will attack with his rock proboscis.
Yep.
4s again.
2 hits.
Where's the prince when you need him? And then 4s again, re-rolling.
1. Oh, sorry. That's 1 pass save, and then the re-roll. Passed.
Yep.
Do you know what? I almost wish I had killed him, because you know what I would have done? I would have absolutely done only death does duty end till I fight when he
again.
dies.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Because I used that re-roll for the wound, I can't spend 3 command points to fight again. It's only 2 if you die and 3 if you're alive.
Right.
So
okay.
I was hoping not to get the not to have to use that
Use the
re-roll.
one, yeah.
So
But didn't kill him.
no, never mind. So that is everything, I believe.
Yes.
So how many of them guys did you lose this turn? 3?
3, yeah. So morale.
Yep. Leadership 7.
Oh, he's gone.
Nice. I score psychological warfare.
Unless I might command point it.
Okay.
What do I need?
You lost 3, so you would need, if you're bravery 7, you need a 4.
4 or
So
less.
you've got a 66% chance of doing it.
Yes, I'm going to command point now.
Okay. And he makes it,
Yeah.
because he lost 3 and obviously leadership 7. But don't score psychological warfare. Actually, I killed 1 of them,
You did, yes.
but you can't fail it. But you could roll the 1.
Still technically have to. No,
6. So he passes anyway. If I killed 1 more, 1 more. Secure objective 1 I actually score.
You do, yes.
And Slayer the Warlord.
Yeah.
but not psychological warfare. Defend objective 6 is there. It's going to be nigh on impossible to get, so I'm going to discard that one. So I scored 2 more points. Right, so turn 2, Barry has drew defend objective 2, psychological warfare, and behind enemy lines. Where was objective 2? It's this one, isn't it? So, you know, 30 plague bearers. That's all I'll say. So what he's done is to add injury to insult that he didn't, was very inconsiderate, he didn't kill me captain for me. He's basically retreated the lone drone. That's his wound dice, wasn't it? And basically he's going to spit on him, see if he can kill him with 1 wound, just make a mockery of him. And then he's very strategically placed the drones here so he can try and take these guys out. But then also this one can shoot across at these as well. Interestingly enough as well, if you charge these across at them, you could possibly still hold it. Someone's having a good game. So you know there is an option, but behind enemy lines, dun, 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 big fatty has come in, and this is why the intercessors are on the back line, and basically they're the anvil while the hammer is out front. Basically he's going to kill a few intercessors if he makes a charge. That's what they're there for. But hopefully he doesn't do too good on these. There's going to be lots and lots of rolling. Thankfully they do have a 5 of Feel No Pain because of the Banner of Sacrifice. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. But you do have 2 cycles.
3 now.
No, 2.
Yeah,
Demon Prince is dead.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you're going to go for the -1 to hit on them again.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Cool.
So minus my pestilence.
5 is
Those
6.
and go off. So I will command point that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Goes
so that's
off.
fine.
And I can't stop it. And then the big guy, what's he got?
He's going to do Virulent Blessing on himself.
Yep. And what does that do?
It's +1 to wound. Yeah, it does go off on a 7.
So basically he's...
6s or 7s rather, it's double damage.
Right, so the sword is interestingly enough, it's only strength 7, isn't it? Because it's 6 + 1 normally.
I'll have to
So you would wound me on 3, but that's good because then it means you're wounding me on 2s.
Yeah.
But of course the 7 being double damage is, well, you're going to hack through intercessors like no tomorrow. So let's see what Barry does with his few shots. Spewing putrid rot all of the glorious golden armour of Sanguinius' best chosen sons. The fly is going to open up and spit all over Slamguinius.
Yep, so he's forced to hit.
Yep. Oh, he hit.
Yep. And
doesn't wound.
doesn't wound, no.
Which means one of the drones is going to have to go into him to take him out. So of course in the shooting phase, Barry rolled a 4 for this flamer, command pointed one of the 2s and then rolled a 1. And of course he passed it. And because this guy's actually closer to these, one of them got 7 hits and I passed quite a few saves and inflicted 3 wounds altogether, and then this one he rolled a double 1, but then did kill the other guy. So I've lost 2 of my Sanguinary Guard altogether, and that was it for his shooting.
Could have gone a lot better.
I was... So anyway, charges.
So, alright, he's going to charge G-Captain then.
Crack grenade! Nope. He's in. Is the other guy going in as well? That is the question though. The thing is, if you charge him in, he's going to have to charge them as well.
So no, he's not going to. I'm going to take my chances.
Okay.
Hope.
Okay.
My luck turns around and I can knock that.
That single wound off. Any other charges?
Yes, Fatty's going to charge
the intercessors. So 8 shots with the bolt rifles. I'll get 1 hit. I wound. 3 up, I'm guessing.
No, it's just a 5 up, I think.
He must have a better save than that.
No, so he takes a wound.
He must have a better save than that.
Double check.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's got any armour.
Crack grenade. Misses. And your charge distance?
Distance is
6. That's a 5. You only need a 4. Do you want to do it?
I'm going to.
2 command points left.
So
down to 1 with this reroll. Oh, so close. So close. Are the Plague Bearers charging or
They
not?
are charging, yeah.
They are.
Against the Assault Marines.
Cool, so I'll do a frag grenade for 5 shots. That's 6. Nothing. I've then got 6 bolt pistols, 7 bolt pistols even. 2 hits, 1 wound.
No. And again. Yes.
And then a flamer. Wow. 1 wound.
No. Again. Yes.
Oh, what? I could have killed 2. And charge distance for them, I think you need like a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
3, but you've got +1. And you've used your reroll.
Is it enough?
So what? You rolled it.
So 3
3 plus 1 is 4, so you need to be 4.5 inches away, which you are.
Yeah, just in.
Just. So there we go, Captain Slam. There he is. He's going to hopefully die in combat. Well, one of 2 things is going to happen.
Refusing to die.
One of 2 things is going to happen. But these guys managed to. You know what? If I killed 2 on Overwatch, that would have been really, really handy. But I'm not going to lose. Hopefully, not going to lose too many of them there. So anyway, drone against the captain.
Yeah. So 3 attacks. Hit them 4s.
Nice.
Good start. Good start. Strength 6. So
Wounding on 3s.
wounding on 3s. Lovely.
Okay.
So it's -1. So no. Yeah.
3 up in run.
-2. Yeah. But you make more.
So I could technically spend 2 command points to interrupt here. But realistically, I don't think it's worth it because the Assault Marines are doing so little here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth it. So feel free to pile them in, Barry, and then we'll come back. So please excuse the lights. Unfortunately, the one of the lights has gone off. But down here, you killed 3 Marines.
Yeah.
With 10 Plague Bearers. And Slam, of course, is still alive. So I do get 5 attacks with him. How many wounds do them have? 10.
10 wounds on the
5 up in run, 4 damage apiece. I'm debating on using Red Rampage, but it's a command point.
Yeah. 2 left.
I need to basically I need to get rid of the drone, so I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Extra command point for 1 more attack. So he is hitting the drone on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Now I would be wounding on 3s because I'm strength 8, but Blood Angels, because I was charged, means strength wounding on 2s. There we go. That is 5. 5 up in ones. Don't roll like you did with your Plague Bearers. Like that. That. It's 4 damage.
4 damage. So disgustingly resilient.
2 wounds. 2 wounds.
I'll take it. What's it on?
That's frustrating. And then I'm going to get the swing back with a couple of these guys. So we've got the Sergeant and 3 guys. So 6 attacks from the 3 guys, 3 attacks from the Sergeant, and then 1 from the Assault Marine. I'm at -2 to hit you.
Yeah.
Because she spent a command point to re-roll that in the sighting phase. I'd wound you on 4s, +1 for Blood Angels. I get 1 wound.
Nope. Try again. Nope.
Well, you're down to you're down to 27. 27. I've reliably done 1 a turn. So, as far as cards go, Barry has Defend Objective 2, which he doesn't score yet. He does get behind enemy lines for this for 1 point.
Yep.
And I need to potentially pass this.
Well, do they need 1 or are they?
Their leadership 9, I believe, so they would pass. Well, they're definitely 8. And I only lost 2, so they're going to pass. Their Sergeant is leadership 8, I lost 3, so on a 6 I lose 1, but reroll because Space Marine. Fine.
Fine.
So, are you keeping hold of both cards, or do you want to discard Psychological Warfare?
Got that one. Yes, I'm going to.
Cool. So Blood Angels turn 3. It's turn 3. I've got Psychological Warfare, Secure 2, and Big Game Hunter, so I need to kill him. But the realistic one is probably that. Psychological Warfare, I've got to go for these. It's the only thing I can actually get it on. Secure objective 2. I can get 5 guys, and we measured it. There was just over 3-inch gap between these. I can get 5 there. So it now becomes a question of, can I kill enough of them to also force a morale check so that Barry ends up not removing, or hopefully removing, 2 of the last 6 that are hidden there, because there's 3 here and 3 on the other side. So, big things. These guys have obviously ran this way as well. Sorry, they haven't ran, they've figuratively ran. They haven't advanced in game. But basically the idea is put as many shots as I can, maybe into them, and then charge these and try and do the damage to these in the combat phase. So, basically all the bolter fire is just going to rain that way, and the assault marines are going to duck and cover and dodge and hopefully not die. It's a good thing straight fire is not a real rule in this, isn't it? So in the shooting phase, the entire army shot here and killed 9 plague bearers. Apart from 2 crack grenade launchers, which went for that and did nothing. And the sanguinary priest didn't get one of the guard back up, unfortunately. So it's now the charge phase, and I kind of want them to make the charge because they're a bit tougher. What strength the flamer is? Strength 6?
Strength 6.
See, I don't really want to lose an Inceptor because the bulk of the firepower. These guys could potentially make a charge round, actually, and the lieutenant can potentially make it. The lieutenant needs a 7, so these will probably need a 6 by the time they get round. The intercessors are going to go, Barry. The intercessors are going to go.
These guys?
Yes.
Okay, so 2d6?
Yeah. Oh, 11.
That's 11.
This is why I didn't go for the lieutenant, just in case you got lucky.
Rerolling the 1.
God. That's 10.
10, yeah.
And
Minus 1.
Minus 1. So realistically, I'm probably going to lose 3 marines here based on my rolling. 1, 2, 3.5. So
One loses his legs.
I'll lose them 3 and wound that guy because I want the grenade launcher. And I make it on an 8, so they should be able to pile round. I'll do that, and then we've got a couple of other charges as well. So charges, the Inceptors managed a 6-inch charge to come round, leaving a gap for the lieutenant, which was great. These guys took 1 wound on the way in against this drone here. So 1 against there and then 5 against him, but the Ancient also made the charge in as well. So we're pushing forward, trying to deal with these. I contemplated charging these in, but realistically it's not really going to help me. I don't think. I might kill a couple more, but I'm hitting you on 5s, wounding you on 3s. It's not really worth it. I'd rather leave them there and force you to come after them to deal with them. So we're going to do this off camera because there's a lot, and Barry can't interrupt, so we'll come back when I've done all the charges. Right, so all of this is attacked, and we've dropped him to 8 wounds, so we only did 2, and we dropped that one to 4. So wounding on 4s actually, even with the +1, was beneficial for you. Toughness 7 on them drones, man, it's an absolute killer. Next up though is Captain Slam, and he's only got 4 attacks now because he didn't charge or wasn't charged, so I have to use my last command point for Red Rampage for the extra attack. Come on, not a 1. Yes!
Nice.
So I've got 4 attacks base, and then I've got the additional 3. 2s re-roll and 1s. And then I'm wounding you on 3s normally, +1 comes 2, and then the banner is within range, which lets me thankfully re-roll 1s. There you go, then that is 7 saves. If this drone does not die, Barry, there's going to be problems.
So I'm guessing I'm on my invulnerable here.
Yeah. What?
So he's made 6.
Right, just so that people know, look. I am not kidding.
So it's a straight 3 damage?
4. Because of Artisan of War.
So disgustingly resilient.
3 wounds. 3
yeah.
wounds. And that's a problem because now he's going to die. if I could have killed him.
Well, that's what we hoped last
But
time.
in fairness, don't you explode when you die? On a 4+.
On a 4+. Yeah.
So you could have killed me anyway.
Yeah.
So, but it would have been nice to have taken a drone out with, you know, 7 wounds.
I'm happy with that.
Whoa. Good God. So yeah, Barry's got 3 drones to fight back with. Right, so he managed to do 1 wound on the Inceptor, failed all me, feel no pains, and I passed my save against this one. This one is now looking to kill the captain, but you've only got 2 attacks now.
Yep, down to 2 attacks.
You've still got a command point as well, Barry.
Yeah. Okay, 4s.
Oh.
Good start, 2 hits, and it's still going to be 3s to ruin.
Yeah.
Just
1 wound, and I've got no command points. 3 up invuln.
Ah.
He lives to fight again, and that's everything, isn't it?
Yes.
So morale, I would auto pass. I would auto pass with them. The Marines do need a thing. So the bravery 8, I lost 3. So a 5 would pass me, a 6 would make 1 run. I'm fine. But plague bearers, you lost 9.
That's 9.
Do not roll a 1.
3.
Are you command pointing it?
That'll mean.
So you've lost 9. So you're going to lose 2. You're going to lose 5 more if you do that.
Yes. Command point.
Okay.
That's the one.
No! No! Which means I don't even get psychological warfare.
D6 come back.
Yeah. I'll accept that. I don't score the card, but I'll accept 1 plague bearer coming back. That was absolutely worth the command point for you, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And of course, it's going within 3 of the objective.
Yeah.
Which means actually you now score that,
Which means I do score that at the end of your turn. Yeah.
and I don't secure it. I don't get Big Game Hunter still. Still don't get it.
Yeah. Those drones are hanging on.
It's frustrating, but he should have been dead 3 times over.
He should have, yes.
Absolutely. So with that,
Captain's row just looks, to be fair, though, as well. It's hanging on with 1
for
wound.
dear life.
Yeah.
I think if I I'm going to keep secure objective 2. I am going to keep it.
Okay.
Right, so turn 3, Barry's drew assassinate, secure objective 1, mission critical objective, and spread contagion. Kill, nominate a Deathguard character, and if he's still alive at the end of the game, get a victory point.
Sadly, he's no more.
He's there. So yeah, Barry's moved the plague bearers around here, and the bloat drones, of course, have retreated. This one is closest to Slam, so he might take him out. Objective 1 is here, right in the middle. So yeah, that's why Barry's sending the plague bearers there, because he can charge in. He could potentially do a lot of damage. But how many plague bearers are left? 19. Oh, thank God. Thank God. So, depending on how well Barry does here, depends on how much firepower I've got left to put into the next turn.
Yeah.
So we shall see. And the Nurglings advance this way on to them. So, oh, Fatty moved up.
He's moved up.
Psychic phase, I'm guessing you're going for the -1 to hit.
Yeah, as usual, that's a pass.
Yeah.
And then he will do virulent. No, he won't. He's going to do fleshy abundance.
Which is D3 wounds back.
Yeah. So that's a pass.
So he's back
to
to
18, and he's also going to smite.
Yep. Oh, he
it's
gets
a
a
super
D6.
smite.
Who's closer though? Is it the scouts or these? I think it's
Gonna be
maybe
those,
them,
yeah.
D6.
So D6.
Roll a 1, please. Oh my word. Ow.
3 days. Yeah.
That was nasty.
Yep, I'll take that.
Shooting phase. Straight at Captain Slam. 2d6 hits. 7. With you being strength 5 wounds now, have you degraded?
Yes, he's now strength 5.
So you're still winning me on 3s.
Still winning on 3s.
But re-rolling the 1s.
On the 1s. So that's
6.
Yeah.
I have to now roll a 6. Actually a 5 because the banner. Oh! No way!
Unbelievable, you just won't die.
Wow!
You just will not die. Right.
Unreal.
Go straight in with the plague zone in then.
They're closer. Which means you've got nothing else to shoot at him.
That's right.
But your plague bearers could come down.
The could. Right, okay.
Right, so here we go after all the charges. These guys are going against these two. The plague bearers made the charge against the priest, slam captain, and these. Both heroes went in, and the drone, and then that drone made the charge in there. So who's going first?
I'll go with the drone first, actually. Because I can't interrupt things.
No. No command points.
So it's down to 2 attacks now. Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Hits and wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. Of course. Right.
Plague bearers?
Those 3 plague bearers, yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3 at him, 5 at him, and 9, was it?
7.
7 at them. Yeah.
They'll be hitting on 3s because of the scrivener.
1 hit. No, you don't. Do you get something for a 6?
Yeah, that generates another one, I'm pretty sure, because of the scrivener.
So an extra attack, which does hit, that's 2 hits.
Then 4s to wound.
One.
Rerolling because of the
Plague
sword.
weapons.
No, just
One. No, don't do it.
Come on.
Yes. Yes.
Right, he lives.
He lives.
Still lives.
Oh my word. So then you've got 5 of them hitting the priest.
Yes. So 3s. Yeah.
4's re-rolling. Nope.
No. Still no.
And then it was 7 at the assault marines.
Yeah. 3s.
Wow.
So 4 extra attacks there then.
Yep. So 3 miss altogether. Oh no, you get +1 because of the character, don't you? Yeah. And then 4's re-rolling.
Yeah.
Ouch. 3, so that's 8.
Actually, probably be 3s re-rolling, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, because you're +1.
Yeah.
There was a 3 there, I think, wasn't there?
Also, I can't remember.
Okay. So you kill 3.
Yeah.
So I'll remove them in a couple of seconds. But that's not going too bad. He's still got these guys to attack, that drone, and the 2 heroes as well. So this one Primaris guy put 1 wound on that drone, and he wounded a plague bearer, but passed. So yeah. Now though, it's Captain Slam, and I've got 5 attacks because you charged me.
Yes.
Do not whiff it. Or if you do whiff it, Barry fails some saves. So they all hit because of the Hammer of Baal.
Yeah.
Wounding on 3s, +1 because Blood Angels. Rerolling 1s for the Ancient. That is 5 saves. Do not do this. That's more like it, and that's 16 wounds.
16.
16 wounds.
Right, so I've got no command points either.
Nope.
So right, 16.
You've got 5 left, so you have to pass 12. Good. Wow. Wait there. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god.
You got him.
That is absolutely just. I want a photo of that. That is disgusting, Barry. So I thought I was laughing all the way at the bank, but on a 4+, I'm potentially very dead.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's a 6.
And how many? What's the number of wounds? Is it D3 wounds? And what's the range? Because obviously you could clip the guard here as well.
Putrid explosion. 4+ explodes. Each unit within 7 inches
Within 7.
suffers 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound. Okay. So if it's only one...
So you're going to save this, aren't you?
Well, I'm hopefully going to. So on the Sanguinary Guard, I fail, so I take the wound. On the Ancient, I fail. Law of Averages, on the Captain. No, he's dead.
No.
He's dead. He's finally dead, but he did score me Big Game Hunter there for destroying that bloat drone.
Yeah. So,
not too shabby. It would have been nice to keep him alive, but finally.
Finally done it.
So, Barry does score secure objective 1 here.
Yes.
And
Was he a warlord?
he was. Slay the Warlord as well, which also gets you Assassinate because you killed the character.
I get Assassinate. I get Mission Critical Objective.
And Slay the
Because
Warlord.
you controlled it, I get D3.
Oh.
So.
For 1. So you only get 3 points that turn, puts you at a total of how many now?
7.
To my 7. So you've clawed it back in that turn. But, Psychological Warfare. Please roll a 6.
Discarding that. I've only lost
2.
2, haven't I? So.
Why? Just
So-
please roll a 1 or a 2.
6 come back. 4.
Damn it. Which means obviously he's at -2 for the whole turn because he's got over 20. Yay. So I've still got secure objective 2, which is going to be very hard to get to. I've got psychological warfare, which I have to go for. Noble self-sacrifice, lose one of my characters. So you never know, I might get lucky and lose a character. So I've got to kind of play it well. These guys are going to pour everything into here. The priest healed them in retreating out of combat. These are hopefully going to take the plague bearers out, as with shots with these, and the scouts, and these. Because Barry got 4 back, he's now 21 models, which means it's -2 to hit him, which is an absolute nightmare. But if I kill 2 in the shooting phase, I'm only -1 to hit him in the fight phase, which is important. And I'm going to leave him there and hope that he dies, and he's going to try and take that drone out. And you know, if you explode, you might kill one of my characters. So yeah, basically peppering shots in at the plague bearers. It's a shooting phase, I think altogether. I killed a handful, and then with all of the charges from these, 8 plague bearers died after all of that. Down here, I didn't do a single thing, and both times Barry went to kill the intercessor, not the characters, because he doesn't want me to get noble self-sacrifice, and I passed both my saves. So we're now on to the last combat, which is the plague bearers. So how many against these guys?
It's going to be 5 actually. 5 against them,
Yeah.
3 against the Sanguinary Guard.
Cool.
So 5 against them, 3 to hit.
6 is generate extra attack. Nope.
No, so strength 5, so 4 to wound.
Oh yeah, because it's against the Inceptors, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 rolls. No, 3
3.
wounds.
Pass them all.
Okay.
And then 3 against the guard.
2.
Yeah. 1 wound. The 3 wounds. The toughness 4. Your strength 5.
Yes.
So the 3 wounds. So 1 reroll and 1 wound.
No,
Nope.
So still 1.
2 up. Fine. And that's it. That's everything. So you lost 8.
Did.
Do not roll a 1, Barry.
Right.
Don't do it.
Here we go.
No.
Ah.
6. Yes. Sorry. So that's 7 more you're losing.
Yeah.
Yep, 7 more.
Okay.
That makes up for you rolling the 1 last time. So I strangely enough, I score psychological warfare, which is good for me.
You do.
But I don't get secure objective 2, and I don't get noble self-sacrifice. You know, I don't have a lot left to get to objective 2. I could potentially get it, but I want to discard it in favour of trying to get another card. Alright, so turn 4, Barry's drew Death March. which is 3 friendly Deathguard infantry units. A complete, but you couldn't get an eye at the beginning of the game anyway.
No.
So
Get a redraw.
you would get another one, yeah.
Right, okay.
But priority orders received, his Warlord would have had to overwhelming firepower, which his Warlord's dead. So he's drew Death Begates Life. With this tactical objective is active, keep a tally of the number of enemy models you kill in each of your turns. Score 1 victory point for each 7 models that you kill, which goes well with no prisoners. So, blood drones have both flown back. He can hit the character, he can hit the Marine, and down here there's 2 Marines, there's 2 Marines. It's not looking good really. That one turn of combat with the drones, that's what changed it.
What, when I
did nothing.
Yeah.
Right, so Psychic Phase.
Okay, so we're going to start. He's going to cast Smite.
Yep, which will hit the scouts.
It's a 7, so it does go off.
Yep, D3.
It's 3.
Oh! I'll kill the top 3.
Then the Poxbringer
Yep.
Why is this game still happening?
also going to cast Smite.
So we're now needing a 6.
Yeah.
Gets it on a 9.
Yeah. So
Oh, what? Barry, what you doing?
Why does this always happen to us?
Yep.
yep, and that's that for Psychics.
Shooting.
Oh, actually no. He's going to cast Fleshy Abundance
Yep.
on this guy.
Is it +1 to wound in just the fight phase or in general?
No, it's to heal D3 wounds.
Oh, what?
So,
On a
Yep,
7,
goes
gets it off, so heals D3.
3, 4.
3 wounds, puts him back at 6. Wow. Right, so shooting, it took both of these guys to kill that one Marine, and he died to the bile pistol. This guy has just made a charge in against the 2 scouts because Barry killed one Marine, 1 squad, 2 squads. That was 3 models. He killed 3 of the scouts, which means 6 models. He needs to kill 7 for Death
Begets Life.
Yeah, but then he needs to kill 3 units for no prisoners, which will hopefully be them 2 scouts. So I killed 1 Plague Bearer. You didn't kill any back. You killed 1 scout, and I didn't do any damage to that. So the scout has to survive on a 4 or less re-rolling. I pass it. So you did kill 7 models.
Yeah.
So you do score.
Do score that.
Yep. And then you, for no prisoners, you only kill 2 units. So you only score 1 point.
Yeah. So 2 points total.
Yep. And then discard that one. Right, so I would defend 1, lose 1 of my characters, and have 3 units advance. Not exactly what I want, but these have advanced, they've advanced, and the priest has advanced. And on a 4+, I'll get a Sanguinary Guard back. Again, never mind. So these guys retreated, so no fighting for them, but I've got basically Bolt of Fire to try and do damage, so we'll come back after that. Okay, so shooting, I managed to get rid of them guys. I score Swift Advance because the priest advanced, they advanced, and these advanced. So even hitting on 4s, because you didn't get the sight of power off that turn, you smited instead to try and kill the units.
Yeah.
So I've capitalised on him, but now it's just a case of basically, can I outnumber him on this objective? But there's a Great Unclean One lurking straight towards me. I need it, but if he kills a character, I score a victory point.
True.
And basically all I've got to do is have more models than him within 3, so obviously that's why I've crowded around it.
Yeah.
Right, so turn 5, Barry's got defend 1 as well, secure 3 and secure 5. 5 is back there, so he's pushed the bloat drone back. That's also going to score him line breaker if the game ends. And luckily you advanced these last turn.
Yeah.
So he's now got objective 3, which is there. Obviously objective 1 is this one here. And I've just realised as well that I advanced my priest and I did have him right up here, but then I was like, no, I need to defend the objective, I'm going back. The joy about putting my characters here is, if you charge in, there's a fair chance that you'll kill one of them, which means I would score a point. Psychic Phase?
Yeah, Psychic Phase. He is going to smite.
Yep.
So that is a 9.
Yep, so D3.
So D3 is
3. You rolled 5, didn't you?
yeah 5. Yeah.
So that's going to leave the sergeant on 1 wound. Yep.
He will also smite.
Which will hit the guard.
Yeah.
8 D3.
D3. 2.
2. Pass 1, fail 1, so I'll take 1 wound on a guard. And I'll put on that one there.
And you also cast Virulent Blessing for +1 to wound.
On himself.
Yeah, myself. Which, comes
Yep.
off an 11.
Fantastic.
So that's that for Psychic Phase.
Shooting, flamer.
Yes, he will flame the guard for 2d6.
7. So strength 6, so wounding me on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Yeah. So that's
6. AP, -1.
-1.
3 up. Well, that's bad. And then 5 up. So 2, which will kill the axe and then wound the next one. Okay.
Yeah.
Plague Flail.
Yeah. Plague Flail.
Do you even know what this does?
Assault
Because like
3.
he never gets close, does he?
Yeah, Assault 3, so he's hitting you on 3s.
2 hits.
2 hits. It is Strength 7, I believe. So 3s again.
Plague weapon, is it?
No. No, so just 1 wound.
But it's -3.
-3, 2 damage.
So 5 up, which I fail, and then it's 2 damage, which means I need a double 5 up to survive. No, that kills the other one.
Kills him, and the wound does spill over.
The wound does?
Excess damage spills over, yeah.
Oh my word. I think that's the only time I've ever seen that in 40k.
You can get the... I think it's the
Terminators have a
Terminators
flail,
with
don't
the
they?
Plague
Yes.
Flail, that does it as well.
Yes. So, yeah, this isn't looking too good.
So that's it, for shooting.
Right, let's work out his charges. So these 2 guys made it in, and you're probably going to kill him. But he rolled a 3, which is massive. So, do you want to kill me 1 Inceptor?
I'll give it a go. Go with the Poxbringer first. So
Okay.
3 attacks, hitting on 2s. Brilliant. 1 hit. Strength 6.
Wounds
So it's a
-3.
wound. -3, yeah.
Fail it, and he's dead. So you would then get first activation, which is that guy against the scout.
Yeah. So 2 attacks from the Plaguebringer. 1 hit. 1 wound.
Fail. And then I've got nothing to attack back with. So you would score 5 and 3 for 2 points.
Yeah.
I score defend for 2 points,
Yes.
which puts the score at 11,
11.
10. I'm on 10, I think. I don't know, we'll have a count. So, with Slay the Warlord and First Blood, in fact I need to roll morale for these guys down here for the fine, because I only lost 2. With me scoring the 2 points there, that puts me at 12 points. And with Barry scoring them 2, puts you on 11.
Yeah. So
It now matters if the game continues though. So, does it continue? Barry's going to get Linebreaker if it doesn't. It doesn't. That means it is 12 points to 12.
That's ridiculous.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. And you know what? You made a good choice not to charge the characters.
Yeah.
It's kind of frustrating, because if I had left him back there and not advanced him to the objective, I would have gotten Linebreaker, it would have put me in front. But obviously you can understand my reasoning. If I had Noble Self-Sacrifice and I've got models on the objective, he has to kill them to get them.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of did that.
Yeah.
Very, very tactical game, Barry.
It was.
It took us quite a few hours, and I know obviously the footage is going to be quite short in comparison. But you know what? It was nice to take a step back, to slow down, to think about things. And realistically, I think your army is very, very good. Taking out these bloat drones was a massive issue. But I even said this in my army composition, right? I don't have very much multiple damage. I was relying on the sanguinary guard, and when I went for all 3 drones, I couldn't kill them. And in fairness, Slam should have killed that other one twice over.
Then moved on to the next one.
Yeah, because obviously I had to charge the guard in, absorb the overwatch, and then charge them in and potentially kill the next one. You had some very lucky rolls. I had some very lucky rolls with keeping them alive. A fantastic game, obviously. The Nurglings remain pretty untouched over there, but basically, I kept these back at range to keep peppering away at the Plague Bearers, and you know what? They worked the whole game. They kept knocking models off, knocking models off. The Death Company, I swung up here first for you to pull all your heavy stuff this way, so that I could sweep around with my characters and drop the guard in, and that is where I made the battle happen. Try to keep a bit of manoeuvrability on this flank, avoid the Plague Bearers, but then draw them to my fire when I'd hopefully had dealt with your big guys, but I didn't. So, fantastic army, Barry. Are you looking to go to the Battle Bunker tournaments with this list?
Not with this one, probably. I'd prefer a bit more firepower in the list, to be honest.
But he's a lot of points as well, and he didn't do that much in this game.
Yeah, I mean, what I would do straight away is maybe swap in for a Leviathan.
Oh.
The twin butcher cannons or whatever they're called.
Oh, that's horrible.
So,
I think that's something
more long range.
That's something I'm actually toying with the Blood Angels as well. But obviously, our siege cannons aren't as strong as yours, but we've got better AP. So 6 and 2 3s. But that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching this game. It's been a fantastic game with Barry. Very, very tactical, and I hope the Blood Angel players among you have enjoyed the bit more tactical side of it. We're going to go and look at the list and review it and make some changes, especially to get some of that multiple damage in that we need. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again very, very soon.